Let's go ahead and get you set up with all the materials you need for this course. To do that, head on over to sundog-education.com/datascience, just like that. Pay attention to spaces and capitalization, it all matters. So hit pause and head on over to your favorite web browser and pull up this page. When you're ready, continue. You should see a page like this, and just go down to where it says Get the Course Materials and click on that handy-dandy link. That should come on down 14 megabytes later. And that will get saved to wherever your downloads get saved to by default. For me on Windows, that's going to be my downloads folder. So after that's done downloading, I'm just going to go ahead and open that up. And you probably don't want to leave it in your downloads folder. So let's go ahead and hit Control X to cut that and put it somewhere where we'll remember where it is. I'm going to just stick that on the root of my E drive here. You can put it anywhere you want as long as you remember where it is. So let's go ahead and Control V to put that there. And on Windows, you can extract that by just right-clicking on the datascience.zip file and say Extract All. And for me, that will put that in a E-datascience folder. If you're on Linux, you can just use the unzip command. And if you're on Mac OS, you might need to install a separate utility for decompressing zip archives. So go ahead and hit pause until that's done decompressing and resume when it's ready. Alright, so what you should have now is a datascience-python 3 folder within that contains Python version 3 versions of all the scripts for this course. If you open that up, you'll see all the IPython notebooks. We'll talk about what that is in a moment. And all the sample data. For example, we have some sample emails that we'll use to build a spam classifier later in the course. We have a set of movie ratings that we'll do some cool stuff with, like creating a movie recommendation engine. And here's a little CSV file of some data about people that got hired and didn't get hired for a specific job. So you can see we're going to be doing a lot of hands-on stuff with some real-world data here. So we're going to have some fun. But for now, let's go back to that setup page and see what else we can do. If you do want to get a copy of the slides for this course for later reference, you'll find a link for those as well in PDF format. If you're on Facebook, I encourage you to join the Facebook group for this course. Just go ahead and hit that link. And it should take you to Facebook, and go ahead and sign up. I'd be glad to join you to that group. It's a place where students can get together, ask each other's questions, and trade notes, if you will, and talk about whatever you want as long as it's about data science and machine learning. So feel free to participate in our little community there. And finally, the last thing you'll have to do is install Enthought Canopy, or some scientific Python 3 environment. But in our next lecture, we'll go ahead and walk through the steps for installing Enthought Canopy, and at that point we'll have everything we need to get started. So let's move on.